Hello everyone, today is 29th August 2023. I thought let me show you all the hardy hibiscus tour. Almost August is ending, but there are few new hibiscus plant which bloomed for the first time and this week only. So even I was expecting what colors they are going to bloom. So I am standing just in front of my living room. Here you see these tiny rose. All day lily are gone. These are the seed pods. You see new branches with this wine and roses Vizela. This is a time of collecting seeds. For example, hollyhock. I collected few seeds from this hollyhock. Then this is one type of, forgot the name. You see how it is, the seed. I'm holding one hand camera, so not able to break and show you the seed. If you can see the seeds. And from that, see the seedlings. I didn't do, they are just. And there are few plants, those are seedling of this one. I did not plant those hibiscus. So I was excited to see what colors they are, even this one. So maybe I will go other side to show you the blooms. Just I'm showing you how the seedlings of these, see how they are. So few from here, from this plant, I think in 2014 maybe I planted this plant from Home Depot, and first 2 years I did not see seedlings, but I think after on the third year I saw new seedlings, and I planted few on the west side garden, few on the border of the fence, like that border of the fence far away they are, and that side also. So just see these blooms. So you see that one. I'm a little bit scared inside, but anyway. So this is one which is blooming exactly like that, but that one blooms pink. Then this is new, this plant, see it is blooming pink, right? So these are all seedling of that. I did not plant any of these. See, that is blooming, that one blooming exactly like that. So but in my experience, maybe only 10% seedlings are white, 90% seedlings are pink from this plant. But cutting of that plant, I planted 2-3 places, they are all white, but the seeds that germinated, they are mixed color. So I came in front of this rose bush to show you few more. So I showed you that white plant, that pink, behind that another pink, then that is the mother plant, white hardy hibiscus, but this is a seedling, and I feel the blooms are little larger. And then this is one plant which is pure white, and I saw only 2 plants which are blooming pure white. This is one of them. So if I can zoom that bloom for you. I'm talking about this one. Behind this white lilac, and then that one again, that is it looks like that color, white and maroon eye, I say like that. That one I did not plant, that is also a seedling of that. And these are all, you can see the mint bush. This is my another hardy hibiscus, but somehow the blooms don't open completely wide open. I have never seen them, so I do not know whether this variety of hibiscus blooms like that, or it does not get full sun to be completely open. It can be any reason. Then this is a plant which I bought from Home Depot, and the tag was pink color, magenta pink, so magenta chiffon maybe, but somehow when it bloomed white. The one that I already have, that one, that is also from Home Depot, that one I mean. So I think next year I will completely chop it, because it is making lot of seedlings, like 1,000, and I don't want. It's an extra responsibility to clean them. Then this is my first cutting of the first white hardy hibiscus that I showed you, where I started the today's recording. So this is one cutting of that, and you will be surprised. Maybe now it is 7-8 years, so they are huge. And see the blooms. I trim it like nearly 1/3. No, not 1/3. I think I made maybe 1/5. But see how they are, and still there are, I think, thousands of birds. They bloom a lot. Just it covers a lot of space. So I'm thinking I will keep this, and I will remove the second one, the second white hibiscus. And you can see this new done rose I trimmed a lot, and after that all these branches grew. So here you see, these are the seedlings. I did not plant, they volunteered. Then you see this autumn jade sedum. This volunteered. So I think this is a seedling of that plant. And you see how they are blooming. They look very pretty. This knockout rose is, even if I don't deadhead, still new birds come. So anyway, they are popular because of that. Today you see this yellow wild blooms. I don't know the name. I just did not cut it, but you see they are looking very pretty, right? This is that magenta chiffon hardy hibiscus. I had shared a video of this one earlier, but still just today I am covering all my hardy hibiscus, rose of Sharon. So I thought, let me include this one too. And see these autumn jade sedum, black-eyed Susan. This is a very beautiful plant, right? Just trying to show you the whole plant. And then you see the zebra grass, vanilla strawberry, hydrangea, bobo hydrangea, vanilla strawberry, the haze. So this hibiscus is new, and you see pure white. I was just waiting for a hibiscus of pure white, and this is the second plant I am seeing, and I do not know it's because of this color. The leaves are little lighter yellow, not dark green. When I planted this plant, it had some variegated leaf, and this is a seedling of my first white hardy hibiscus. And because I saw few variegated leaves where there are few white lines or white parts in the leaf, that's why I thought maybe it is different, or it is a variegated leaf plant. Thinking that, I particularly transplanted that seedling here, and each year I watered it in summer to make sure it survives. And I think once or twice it was chopped by lawnmower. Still I waited for it to regrow, and this is the first time that I'm seeing the blooms, and it is pure white. It makes me very, very happy. Then I planted one hardy hibiscus that side, and then I thought to make it symmetrical on both sides of this plant and the wisteria, I planted one more here. So first I planted that one, and after 1 year I planted this one. That's why I trimmed that plant more, so that they will have same height. So you can see this hardy hibiscus and that hardy hibiscus, the pink one, they are of same height, and almost they look same growth. So I am seeing the blooms, they are white. That's okay, even if the blooms are different. So this is just started blooming, this plant. And see this gorgeous holy grail hardy hibiscus. And I think many people love this. The video I uploaded, particularly this variety, has I think few hundreds of likes, so, and views. So that is a good thing, that people love this plant. And this is this side of this hardy hibiscus, which is blooming. You see the color. Then I will take you to the back side. So this is pink, you see. So this plant, that plant, this is wisteria. And because I am here, I will show you. This is the purple butterfly bush. I had exactly the same one on that side, but lawnmower chopped maybe 3-4 times and they died. See this vanilla strawberry. This is vanilla strawberry. See the color. But I want to show you the blue hardy hibiscus that I have. See. So they are blooming every day, one or two or three or four like that. But I'm glad it survived, because it is already 3 years, I think, and I water it regularly in summer so that it will not die. This is the only blue color hibiscus, but you can say purple also, right? Anyway, the name they call it blue hibiscus. I showed you there that blue one. Then I want to show you this one I planted picking one seedling from the first hibiscus, and I think this is already third year of its bloom. Maybe 6-7 years ago I planted this one, and again because it was here, it was also chopped by lawnmower few times. But anyway, see, this is pink. Then I am standing behind my trumpet vine and pink crepe myrtle. This is 9 bark. So behind it you see this I have transplanted, I think maybe 4 years ago. And this is a cutting I planted here. You see, so it is blooming white. It is a cutting from the first hibiscus. I experimented actually nearly 4-5 cuttings I planted indoor, and 3 I was able to plant them outside. This is I don't remember the color. This is a seedling I transplanted. This is also, you see, this is white. Then this is also maybe 5-6 years ago I had transplanted a seedling, and it is blooming pink. This is its third season of blooming. So like that I have few there also, but many times lawnmower chop them, so they look very tiny. This somehow it survived each year. If you see from here, see the trumpet vine, the support. Now they are making seed pod. Interesting, right? And this is, I am standing next to the magnolia. That is my first eastern redbird. So this also few years ago I planted, and you see the blooms. This is first time for this tree. It's pink, very pretty, very, very pretty. And I think because it is a nice sunny location, that's why all the petals are opened. Then this is also, they have buds but did not bloom yet. So I wanted a hibiscus haze here also, that's why I had planted a lot. I had there, but that is chopped. This is many times chopped, still few branches I see. This one I planted 4-5, many times chopped. You see this is chopped. Here also, so this is one white cutting I have planted. This is this year, I mean last November I did it indoor. So this is white, but this is maybe pink, maybe white. And here you see this trumpet vine. So that is there, and one that age also. And then this is also many years ago, at least 5-6 years ago, but many times they are chopped, so hardly that plant survives. And here, just to show you that, I had a little purple creeping flux here, this one tiny cutting of this sedum, so in future they may multiply. And just see, they are still looking good. And this is somehow it volunteered that hibiscus, and every time I just save it to grow. So you see, I think it bloomed earlier also, but I did not remember the color. Now I see it is white. So this is at least 6-7 years or 8 years ago. This is my square garden developed this year, that is yellow barred magnolia. And if you remember, this Russian sage This was this tiny when I planted this one, and you see the growth, and it bloomed also this year. And this is only one plant, but this is how it is looking. So here also purple creeping phlox I planted in few places so that it will multiply and grow with time. This is one of them, and see this rose. So I'm just showing you that in this season how much whatever I planted, how much they grew. It's difficult to clean in between. If I suggest first you should clean the grass and then you should plant, but I did not do it. That's why it's very hard now to maintain. But when you keep on doing, like the base of the plant clean and then cover with mulch, years after years it just gets cleaned. So this is new. I just add few plants here, thinking that with time I will make this square as filled with blooms only, but outside of the square it will be lawn. So far that is my plan. Then on that border also I have one hibiscus in nearly 6-8 feet distance. So you can see that is one, and this side also there were 2, but they are all chopped. So now coming back to this side, which I am increasing, putting some plants. So here I think few years ago I transplanted there, and then this is again a cutting, white cutting, that I did it indoor and I planted outside, and now it is blooming white. So intentionally I wanted one white because there are a lot of pink. So I thought at least I should have one white in the center or somewhere so that it will look beautiful, and if I need the white blooms, then this is that, I think Jenny kiwi. So here you see, so this is that. I started thinking that I will make a hibiscus hedge, but slowly I added few other plants also, so that whenever we will walk we can enjoy the other blooms too. And I had sown lot of purple basil, but only one survived. Lot of this green basil, only one plant I see. So this is, I see lot of birds, right, but it did not start, but I think it is pink. See the bird. So that I showed you white, right, and you see I planted here and there lot of hibiscus, cosmos, and this is all white. That is purple bee balm. This is, I forgot the color, but I think it bloomed last year. So this is one hibiscus. So when I planted these hibiscus, maybe 7 I planted on this side up to here, and then 1 here, because there were some plant here, but beyond that it was plain lawn. So other plants are planted later, and up to here only I had planted this hibiscus, this hibiscus, this hibiscus, this I don't see bird, and this one too. So see, half of the branches are yellow. So I think maybe there are 2 plants here. That's why one plant is yellow leaf, one plant is green leaf. So yellow leaf may be white bloom, I think, but I do not know, I'm not sure. And this is also another, I see lot of birds. It may be white, right? This one, that one, it may bloom white. See this cosmos. And then this is also, maybe this is white. If you see the blooms, this orange, they are little bigger size, the marigold. So these, there are few bird, but I don't know the color. So from here 7 and plus 1, 8 I planted initially, and then I increased other plants. So because I am here, I can tell you this also. So these marigolds I plant so that I will have enough marigold flowers to share with my friends. Many friends they do some puja, and it is useful in that way that the blooms I can use in those pujas. So this is one Stewatsonian azalea, orange color. I planted one here and one here. This is latest planted, I think just 3-4 days ago. And this is one I believe it is Fortunae hyacinthina. Fortunae hyacinthina, the hosta, very light green color leaf, big. So it looks almost similar to Some and Substance hosta, but the name is Fortunae hyacinthina. I don't know if that is the botanical name for Some and Substance. But anyway, I gave enough space thinking when they will grow, they will have enough space. And that also, the tag says 6 to 8 feet tall and wide. That also 6 to 8 feet tall and wide. So I think they will look beautiful in this place, thinking that and also they need shade location azalea. That's why I chose the location here. For example, now you see how the sun, this is a good time for you to notice. This is nearly 1 o'clock, and see my sun and shade vision, how much of the lawn is shade and how much it gets all sun. So now you can have idea, all those are sun, right? And you see this area is shade. So for azalea, hosta, they are good. That's why I did not plan to plant hardy hibiscus there, because they need sunny area. So you see, this is all shade. So maybe after 4 or 5 p.m. only they will get afternoon sun from that corner. Otherwise, so very good place. That's why those hosta also thinking that I had planted these that is limelight hydrangea, but like hydrangea, these plants assuming they will be okay with the part shade, part sun. And see, those hardy hibiscus, they are getting sun, so they will be fine, thinking that I have planted. That is very important when you plant, how much sun they need and whether they are getting it or not. Based on that, their growth depends. So this is not trimmed, but just I am showing you. This is my Honeycrisp apple. So here also there is one hardy hibiscus. Here I planted one weeping cherry, but see the lawnmower chopped it. They chopped my iris here. So this is also I planted. See, this is white behind this clematis. So this is where I started. I wanted to cover the west garden hardy hibiscus too, but I have to go somewhere. Now I cannot record more, so this much for today. So here this day lily, you see they are all seeds now. These are all mint. Here is my cut leaf Japanese maple. Let me end today's video here. Thank you for watching.